In part two of my Sunday sit-down live conversation with Jim Gaffigan, the audience at City Winery, New York, refreshed by a taste or two of his Father Time bourbon, chimes in with a few questions. All right, I want to get to a few of the questions. Where's Carrie from Apopka, Florida? Carrie? Hi, guys. Okay, here's a good one. Since I am originally from the great state of Indiana, writes Carrie, it's widely known you were the greatest athlete in the history of Purdue Boilermaker athletics. Absolutely. Can you please share with us a funny story during your stellar career with the Purdue football team?
Well, you know, there are so many.
Where to begin?
So many, yeah, really. I was there for about 10 days. I was an offensive lineman, and there I walked on. The coach of the linemen was like, you know, this is the Big Ten, you know. You're never going to play. You know what I mean? Like, and that being said, I wasn't like Rudy. I wasn't like, I'm going to do it. You know, I was kind of like, I don't know.
Karen from Florida, St. Petersburg. Hi, Karen. Okay, here's the question. What is one bit of advice you would give to a new parent, a parent of a teenager, and a parent of a college-age student?
A new parent, I would say it's going to get much worse.
But got a bunch of teenagers.
Parents of teenagers, yeah. I would say my advice is Father Time bourbon. And then college-age student, I would say it's going to get much worse.
So again,
yes, it's all ties back to Father Time.
This is a long way to plug the Father Time bourbon. This is a good one from Sharon, Audubon, New Jersey. Have you ever, Jim, thought of being something else other than a comedian? What would it be?
Probably a model.
Why is that so funny?
No, I discovered it late, but I find bourbon and American whiskey fascinating. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a farmer. I love gardening.
But at the end of the day, model. Come back to where,
I would say...
Come back to where it began. Yeah.
Song model. You know what I mean?
No.
Good morning, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Gaffigan. If you have a mug or maybe just a little symbol of Father Time, raise it with us.
It sounds corny, but as long as I can continue to tour and come up with material, that's the reward. The creative fulfillment of coming up with a new joke, there's not much that beats that.
He's just the best. Jim's Father Time bourbon is both delicious and available wherever you buy your spirits. Jim will be back on the road in January when the Everything is Wonderful national tour picks back up. In the meantime, you can catch his latest special live from Old Forester, the Bourbon Set, on YouTube right now. Our big thanks again to our host and sponsor venue, City Winery, New York. And stay tuned for an announcement very soon as we hit the road for our next Sunday Sit Down Live. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sit Down podcast to hear the full extended interview with Jim Gaffigan, including a great story of the time he got his successful friend Jerry Seinfeld to pick up the tab on a very expensive bourbon. And while you're there, check out some of our other sit-downs with big-name comedians, including Nate Bargatze, Kevin Hart, Trevor Noah, Tiffany Haddish, Sebastian Maniscalco, and many, many more. You can find all of our conversations wherever you get your podcasts, or just scan that QR code right there on the screen.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.